CBS3 Duluth. This is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Natalie Grant. Kristen is off tonight. Thanks for joining us. It's been a night of severe weather as storms rolled through the Northland, causing tragic damage and left many without power. We'll get to those scenes in just a moment, but first we're going to check in with meteorologist Dave Anderson, who's been tracking the severe weather for us all night. Dave, how are things looking right now?
They're calming down right now, but it has been indeed rambunctious for northern Minnesota over the past 4 hours. But for some towns, leaving much needed rain in the wake. So we take a look at rain that's come down since midnight, and it's an early estimate here, but it shows a band of ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch along the Canadian border from International Falls to Grand Marais. And the potential for more for the rest of our towns does exist as we go on through the night. So looking at the latest Doppler map here, we see that stronger line of storms that affected places like Grand Rapids and Ely earlier in the day, and even up around Pike Lake in the Twin Ports area just a few minutes ago, it's fading just a bit, but could redevelop as the night goes on. So you take a look at the arrowhead of Minnesota. We are still looking at a severe thunderstorm watch, including the Twin Ports, probably till about 1 o'clock in the morning. And that watch has been expanded into Douglas County and Bayfield County in Wisconsin as well. So the line of storms caused by a cold front could spill into that zone here now as our night goes on. So keep in mind, we're looking at a storm watch till at least 1 o'clock in the morning. And despite any rain we get tonight, it won't be enough to put down the fire danger. The fire danger becomes near critical for Minnesota tomorrow. So we still have to watch out with our campfires and things like that, at least through Sunday. Come Monday, there's another chance of rain. Will that help put a bigger dent in the problem? We'll talk about the odds of that one paying off in more details in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Devastating. That's how the Ely Chamber of Commerce reps described the scene at Blueberry Fest. The event is now canceled after the storm ripped it apart today. It was day one of the popular event at Whiteside Park. People shared their photos showing tents blown over, trees down, and vendor goods scattered across the ground. Now, thankfully, tonight, no one was hurt. Most of the town right now is without power. The festival was scheduled to run through Sunday. And here is the scene in Grand Marais just before 9 p.m. tonight. A viewer sent in this photo to our Facebook page. As you can see, heavy rain and wind blowing through the downtown area of Grand Marais. Absolutely a sight to see. But now we're going to take a live look at downtown Duluth, where we've been seeing lightning light up the sky over Lake Superior. You can see some of it now. The storm is just moving out of our area here, as Dave said, crossing into Wisconsin. We did get a little bit of a dusting of rain just a few moments ago. But tonight's severe weather left many across northern Minnesota without power. At last check, Lake Country Power is reporting nearly 4,000 members in the dark. That's mostly from the areas surrounding Ely. Minnesota Power is also reporting over 750 customers affected tonight. Those are also in the Ely area. One Foxborough family is homeless tonight after an early morning fire. Crews responded to the 6700 block of Polish Road just after midnight on the report of a house on fire. It took crews more than 5 hours to get the flames under control. The house was destroyed. Everyone was able to make it out safe, and one pet is still missing tonight. The Northland chapter of the Red Cross is helping the family, along with family and friends. One firefighter was injured and 4 cats died in a house fire today in Superior. That fire broke out just after 3:30 p.m. on the 2300 block of Tower Avenue. When crews arrived on scene, they saw heavy smoke coming from the home. The fire was quickly extinguished, but there was significant damage to that house. No one was home at the time of the fire. Fire crews rescued 2 dogs and a cat. 4 other cats died. The cause of the fire is under investigation tonight, but authorities say it does not appear to be suspicious at this time. The damage is estimated at $75,000. One firefighter suffered minor heat-related injuries. Crews are continuing to fight fires in and around the BWCA today. According to the Forest Service, the Delta Lake fire just north of Ely is 60% contained. They're also monitoring that severe weather that was going through the area, which could have brought lightning or strong winds to the region. Crews are also monitoring several fires burning in Canada, with closures there still in place. Now, yesterday, the Forest Service banned all fires in the Superior National Forest, including their designated fire rings. Meanwhile, areas in the BWCA closed due to the Delta Lake fire will reopen again starting tomorrow. The Forest Service made that announcement earlier tonight. They made the decision after an infrared flight over the fire this morning showed little to no heat outside the original 62-acre fire. Officials say they're confident in that containment line. The closure had been in effect since July 9th. The total fire ban still remains in effect. As businesses try to bounce back after the pandemic, there are still many obstacles ahead. Minnesota's Department of Employment and Economic Development held a roundtable in the Twin Ports today to hear what help small businesses need and their hopes for Minnesota's economic future. CBS3's Emma Quinn sat in on that discussion.
Minnesota Deed Commissioner Steve Grove is heading around Minnesota to hear small business owners' post-pandemic struggles.
It's been a very strange and tumultuous 18 months in Minnesota, and Duluth took a big hit early with the seasonal economy that's up here.
Restaurant owners, hospital officials, workforce experts, and more were all in attendance. Many of them, including the Duluth Chamber of Commerce president, saying businesses have similar struggles across industries.
We have challenges with the workforce. We have challenges with mental health and people experiencing homelessness. We have challenges around childcare and housing.
They say these challenges all create roadblocks for residents when heading back to work. While some industries are seeing consumers come in ready to spend dollars, it's coming at a cost.
Comes an incredible demand and strain on our limited supply. We have this workforce shortage that is really hurting our hotel and restaurant industry.
Deed hopes to take the feedback from Twin Port businesses and expand resources they can provide.
We have to make this economy that works for everyone. We want to make sure that our comeback from COVID actually makes things more equal.
The department received roughly $285 million from the legislative sessions. They plan to use that towards grant and loan opportunities and child care support.
Deed officials say that the struggles Duluth area businesses are seeing are common across the state. The department will also receive another $75 million from the American Rescue Plan Act. Tonight, we're learning about the grant the Duluth International Airport received to start pursuing flights in and out of Denver, Colorado. According to Tom Warner, executive director of the Airport Authority, the airport received $750,000 in grants to help them start up the program. They say almost $250,000 has been pledged by other organizations, including local businesses and officials. A lot of the costs for adding this service include guaranteeing revenue for airlines and marketing those flights. Right now, they don't have a potential airline identified. But when they do, he says that this addition would be the biggest expansion in the airport's history and could have a big impact on our local economy.
2019, when we first applied for this, we calculated that the impact of the launch of Denver service would be about $6 million annually with just one frequency on a regional jet. As that grows, or if we're able to launch with two frequencies a day, obviously it'll be quite a bit more.
The airline hopes to launch the flight in 2022 and is currently working to find an airline. A warning now for summer travelers. If you're in rush for a new passport, you may be out of luck. Scammers forced the State Department to shut down its online bookings for urgent appointments. CBS's Meg Oliver has those details.
Tonight, long lines at U.S. passport offices as travelers rush to get their passports after the State Department temporarily shut down the agency's emergency appointment booking site.
This is my one and only chance. My flight's in 2 days.
The State Department says third-party actors are using bots to book all available online appointments. Some are selling them for as high as $3,000 to applicants with urgent travel needs.
I am freaking out.
Kelsey and Heston Rankin applied for passports in May, but only one has arrived. Their non-refundable flight to Mexico leaves in 2 weeks.
I call every day to try and get an answer to get the same runaround that, oh, we can only push it a week before your travel. A week before your travel is kind of cutting very close.
In the last 2 years, the couple suffered the heartbreaking loss of a stillborn and 2 miscarriages.
We just need to get a break, get a mental reset, celebrate our anniversary.
The State Department admits they have a staffing issue, and they're scrambling to complete an extraordinary backlog of passport applications. The current wait time for a passport is up to 18 weeks.
During the pandemic, they sent their people home. And right now, we're at over 1.6 million passports in backlog that they can't process.
How much will you lose if your passport doesn't arrive on time?
A little over $3,000.
Kelsey says her passport is expected to arrive the day before their flight. A tower man has been charged after police say he fired shots and led officers on a chase that ended in a crash. Rustin Hartland made his first court appearance today. The 44-year-old is facing 3 felonies. Boy Fort Police got a call of shots fired on the reservation around 1:30 Wednesday afternoon. It's not clear if anybody was hurt. Several hours later, Virginia police spotted the suspect, Hartland, in a parked car downtown. They tried to arrest him, but he drove off and eventually crashed. Police believe that Hartland was under the influence at the time of the crash, and his blood test is pending. They also found a gun where the chase started. He'll be back in court starting next month. Still to come on live local CBS3, many are going for Olympic gold right now in Tokyo, but one Duluth team is preparing for their winter chance.
A lot of the region had high temps in the 80s today, and that'll continue for the week ahead. And continuing overnight tonight will be a chance for rain, especially now for Wisconsin and Michigan. We'll talk about the odds and potential totals and a second act of showers and storms that could be coming our way later next week. All of that after our break.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel, weekday mornings on CBS.
Want to lose fat quickly? Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
My name is John. I've lost 38 pounds with Healthy Systems USA, and it's the easiest program I've ever done.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with the Give Back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. Look, with the uncertainty of the virus and vaccines, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Here's the bottom line. Call to get significant benefits at no additional cost and see if your zip code has coverage with the Give Back benefit. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-916-5591. That's 1-800-916-5591 now.
Prime Appliances sizzling hot summer sale continues on all in-stock appliances through July 31st. Get cooking with Amana gas ranges starting at just $5.18, or get a self-cleaning range for just $7.49. Then clean up with these Bosch and Bechtel built-in dishwashers in black or white, just $4.99. Financing always available. Have our pros deliver and install or take it home today. Prime Appliances, the best place to buy your appliances. Let us prove it to you.
Every road has its challenges. We say, bring them on. At Honda, we engineer each vehicle to outthink obstacles, to overcome difficult conditions. We engineer them for drivers who are determined to power through, just like you are. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Passport, Pilot, and CR-V.
I have lost 25 pounds and I'm still going strong. Super easy. You follow the program and you lose weight. It's just that simple.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, the storms were really potent in the Ely area around 8 o'clock, rolling right through Whiteside Park where folks were getting ready, setting up, and attending the Blueberry Festival. So these pictures are coming out of Whiteside Park, and they're showing the devastation. About 70 to 90% of the tents were blown down or even blown out of the park, and hence the cancellation of the event here for the weekend. Best wishes to all those vendors who had pinned their hopes on having a great weekend. You know, by tomorrow afternoon, it's going to go back towards sunny, hot, and dry. But for the next couple of hours, through about 8 o'clock in the morning, there still is a chance for more showers and storms around the region. We'll show you the latest here in just a bit, including the latest as far as current conditions go. This is what it's like. Well, it looks like the storms have knocked that out as well. No current conditions at the airport in Duluth. We'll say it's warm, though, still warm and muggy with a pretty decent humidity level. And we're talking about temperatures staying on the warmer side then as we go on through, frankly, the next 7 days. Doppler map zoomed in for the Twin Ports here shows that line of showers and storms that rolled through the Duluth area just about a half hour ago or so. And now some of it has been put down by the lake, but it's threatening to touch the South Shore. And some of it's bubbling up again right now as you take a look towards Carleton County around Barnum and Moose Lake. So no severe weather reported right now, but we still have a storm watch going on. So along a cold front boundary here, more showers and storms could erupt overnight. The better chance now, of course, for the overnight hours is for Wisconsin and for Michigan. And rain totals there could add up fairly decently. Here in Minnesota, again, we showed that from International Falls towards Grand Marais, about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. Folks in Wisconsin and Michigan could get more like that as well. Minnesotans, maybe not so much on top of what's already fallen. Maybe another 2/10 to about 1/3 of an inch possible there, but we do need it into Wisconsin and Michigan by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We could be in the ½ inch to 3/4 inch range of much needed rain. But that won't go as far as it might to solve the problem of dry conditions, because already by tomorrow afternoon, high pressure takes over for the weekend, makes it sunny, warm, and dry. And dry means relative humidity is dropping towards 30%. So whatever rain we get tonight will be reabsorbed by the atmosphere rather rapidly. And there still is a fire danger warning then for Minnesota especially. And the rest of the region has to mind their P's and Q's too, because it'll be dry there as well. Second round of storms, possible perhaps by Monday as a new low pressure system works its way out of the west towards our area. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 30 to 50% chances for more showers and storms. Hopefully not as vigorous as the ones that hit many towns here tonight. Oh, from the sound and the pitter-patter on the tin roof above our studio, it sounds like Duluth is getting a little more rain right now. And there's a 70% chance your town in Minnesota could get more as we go through the night with low temps in the 60s. It's a 70% chance as well. Now these showers and storms will push into Wisconsin and Michigan. Not expected to be stormy or on the strong side in that part of the country, but could indeed be rainy. Low temps in the upper 60s there. Tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, you dry up and clear up and warm up. 84 to 89 for your afternoon high temps. Minnesota goes from a range of about 80 to even 87 degrees. And with our extended forecast popping up here in just a second, we're going to see that it stays sunny and dry through Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the period where we get our next rain chance, but it doesn't really cool us down much. We stay in the 80s all week long, Natalie, for highs, with overnight low temps near 60.
Sure can hear those rumbles. Thanks, Dave. While all eyes are on the Summer Olympics, it won't be long before the Winter Games take the spotlight once again. CBS3's Abigail Smith spoke with some Northland reigning winter gold medalists about how they're preparing to keep their title.
Many people from around the world watched the opening ceremonies for the Summer Olympics Friday, including Chisholm native and curling gold medalist John Schuster.
For me this morning, I woke up early and turned on those opening ceremonies because, watching, the Summer Olympics, which, begins with the opening ceremonies for me, really kind of gets me back into game mode.
John Schuster is a member of Team Schuster, the United States' first ever gold medal winning curling team. They took home the Winter Games' top prize in 2018. Now, Team Schuster, featuring a number of other local athletes, has been training for months to keep that title. Since the pandemic began, the team has actually been training more, including cardio and weights, all preparing to take to the curling sheet once more.
Looking to this upcoming season, I just hope that our team can get on the ice and get back into the groove that we kind of developed last year, even during the pandemic, and can get our game into the shape we want it to be at so we can go and have our best performance at the Olympic trials, and hopefully that'll put us back in the Olympics.
Coach Phil Drobnik says it was nostalgic to watch the opening ceremony of the Summer Games Friday, as he remembers being a part of Team USA. an experience he hopes the team gets to take in again.
Just want to see our teams play at the top of their game and being able to play as well as they can. You know, I want the best team to win, the best team that can go over and represent our country.
Whether a summer or a winter athlete, competitors across the nation are ready to compete with a fresh sense of persistence and energy.
The Beijing Winter Olympic Games are slated for February of 2022. Still to come on Live, local CBS3. Everyone loves sharing a boozy treat with a friend, but how about your furry best friend? We'll take you there to AfterBark coming up next.
Breaking news, original reporting, and the good things in life. Join Jeff Glor, Dana Jacobson, and Michelle Miller on CBS This Morning, Saturday.
6-year financing has been extended at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and you can finance it for 6 years with no money down and no minimum purchase. Extended savings with 6-year special financing only at Home Furniture.
School's starting. Is your internet fast enough? Gear up during Extreme's end of the summer sale. Get fast internet as low as $19.99 a month for 1 year. Extreme's fiber-powered internet gets an A+ for performance with speeds from 60 meg up to 1 gig. Powerful in-home Wi-Fi and 99.9% network reliability. Hurry and get Extreme internet for as low as $19.99 a month for a year. Dial 844-EXTREME2. It's the smart call.
I've known Dr. Cummins for a long time. I really trust his decision-making, his surgical skills, and he was a big part in the reason why I decided to join Memorial Medical Center.
The reasons that I like working with Dr. Signorelli is we have a similar mindset and that we are driven by outcomes and wanting to improve on a daily basis. And it's nice to have someone with his level of expertise that you can refer to, or when they have more complicated or complex problems or just questions in general. It's nice to have someone that you trust that you can refer to who's just down the hall.
The Olympic Games are on, and so is Toyota's national sales event. Now's the time to get a great deal on the 2021s while they last, like Camry, Highlander, RAV4, and more. Ooh, she sticks the landing.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on a new 2021 Camry, CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Heart attacks and strokes happen, even in the midst of COVID-19, and at least one will occur while you're watching this. Heart attacks and strokes are medical emergencies. If you experience symptoms of a heart attack or stroke, do not delay seeking care. Call 911 immediately. Hospitals are prepared and can safely treat you. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus to learn more.
Test rest, then buy a famous purple mattress now at Home Sleep Express. Plus, get no money down, 6-year financing with free delivery, free setup, and a 120-day guarantee. It's so science-y. The famous purple mattress now at Home Sleep Express.
Welcome to CBS This Morning. We have a lot of news today.
Watch Gayle King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel on CBS This Morning. Weekday mornings only on CBS. Gayle King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel. Weekday mornings on CBS.
A bar in London is serving up drinks to a new breed of booze hounds. Get this, a bar known as AfterBark makes your dog not only your best friend, but also your best drinking pal. Serving up cocktails for dogs known as pup tails. The dog drinks skip the alcohol, but they can enjoy a Howl Paw sling of raw carrot juice or a great expaller tray full of shots of apple and raw beet juice. Experts say sharing a social life as well as a home time with your pets is a great way to ease anxieties created by the pandemic. Booze and dogs, Kelly?
Yeah, it sounds like the dogs are getting like a healthy juice drink while we're just getting hammered.
We're just getting beer.
So
sounds like a
good
best
for
of
the
both.
dogs.
Sounds like a best of both worlds situation.
Yeah, it really does.
Definitely, as dog lovers, both of us, I think we'd really
Oh
enjoy
yeah. I'd totally go drinking with my dog.
Heck yeah.
Come on, Duluth breweries. All right, sports. Very special day for Superior baseball. They made some history today. Sports is next.
Hi, I'm Deb. By April 2016, I had lost 85 pounds. It was a very easy program to do. Blood pressure has gone way down. I feel great.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Step up to GMC and get $3,000 purchase cash on 2021 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get an additional $250 purchase allowance.
Visit your Lake Country GMC dealer.
Mopping the dirt from your floor is a messy chore. Well, now you can spin away those germs with Floor Pulleys, the lightweight and cordless power spin mop that scrubs away messes the fast and easy way. Just add any disinfectant, and at a speedy 100 RPMs, the microfiber pads do all the scrubbing so you don't have to. The secret is the powerful electric motor and rechargeable lithium battery that has 90 minutes of runtime. The swivel head can easily clean in and around obstacles and get deep under furniture. Plus, the pads are machine washable and reusable. Get Floor Pulleys with 2 microfiber pads for just 2 easy payments of $29.99. But wait, call now and get 2 free scouring and 2 free polishing pads. But hold everything, because you can double the entire offer. Just pay separate fee, and we'll even ship it to you free. That's 2 Floor Police mops with pads, plus free shipping on your entire order. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-592-0163 or visit floorpolice.com. So call 1-800-592-0163 now.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right, and done right now. We pride ourselves on being the best for the best price. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
What does local mean to you?
To me, local means getting your news from people who you trust. I'm Kristen Bakke, Chisholm native, UWS grad, and Twin Ports proud.
Local news for local people on Live Local CBS3.
Hi, Gail King here, inviting you to join us every morning right here on CBS. We'll have the important stories and the interviews, all the news that matters really, and best of all, we'll have a good time together. We like to do that. And now you can find us anytime you want on the new Paramount Plus app. So we'll see you every morning right here on CBS. I thought that one was pretty good.
Want to lose fat quickly? Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
Started my weight loss journey with Healthy Systems USA Easter weekend. By the end of October, I have lost 92 pounds.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
Well, it certainly did not take long. Duluth East head coach Mike Randolph has found his way to another high school hockey program, but this time it's 2.5 hours south down 35. Randolph will join longtime friend Trent Eigner at St. Thomas Academy this winter. Eigner originally threw out the offer to Randolph following his resignation just about a month ago. Now, after resignation, Randolph said he'd rather spend his winter coaching than pouting in his basement in Duluth.
He said, "You would look really good on my bench." Texted him back and said, "Is that position still open?" He says, "It's going to always be open." I've known Trent for many years, competed against him, have the utmost respect for him, and I'm really looking forward to learning from him.
Take Thomas out of the equation and take myself out of the equation. Like, if high school hockey is an entity, Mike Randolph is an asset. He's been an asset to the game at the high school level, for 3 decades, and he will continue to be.
Randolph brings his decades-long career with Duluth East, including 18 state tournament appearances, 2 state championships, and 658 wins to STA. And to football, Vikings issued a statement today about one of their assistant coaches, Rick Dennison. According to an ESPN report, he refused the COVID-19 vaccine, which means he cannot attend meetings or interact directly with players or be on the field during games. So he could be parting ways with the team unless protocol changes or he gets vaccinated. The NHL Draft happening tonight. Wild select Jesper Wallstedt, a goaltender in the first round at 20 overall. He is the 15th all-time goaltender drafted by the team and the second from Sweden with the 26th overall pick. They select defenseman Carson Lambos from Finland. The last time that Superior Reds American Legion baseball team went to the state tournament was back in 2003, an 18-year gap that they were looking to close this summer. They had a chance to do just that in the region finals earlier this afternoon, a rematch from yesterday against Chippewa Falls. Remained scoreless until the third. Gunnar Hansen pulled up, barrels one out to the fence in left field. Dylan Ronchi will score, and it's 1-0, a stand-up triple for Hansen. Up next was Mason Stenberg. He lays down a great bunt for the squeeze play, makes it 2-0 Superior through 3 innings of play. They added to it in the 5th with the top of the order once again. Stenberg bats in Ronchi to make it 4-0 Superior's game. It was a 5-0 game heading into the 7th, but then it got interesting. Caleb Gardeau carries a post-77 rally with an RBI single. They score 4 runs and bring in the tying run to first base, but Jaden Hoffman gets out of the jam with the ground ball, and the 18-year drought is over. Superior is heading to state with a 5-4 win over Chippewa Falls. To the pros, coming into today, J.A. Happ holds the 7th highest ERA in Twins history. Not great. And Kurt Suzuki, former Twin, didn't waste any time making it worse. Takes him deep to right field with a 2-run shot. Angels up 3-0 in the first. Twins on the board with some life in the third. Trevor Larnach with the lace to the gap in right center brings in a run, and lo and behold, Twins make a comeback despite J.A. Happ. Brewers top Chicago in their game 7-1 the final. And the Huskies on the road wrapping up their 2-game series with Bismarck. At last check, things were not looking good, 13-4 in the 8th. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy.
Make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing for 72 months and get $2,000 cash allowance.
If all of this makes you happy, then you'll be happy to know that all of this is only $1 each at Arby's from 2 to 5 every day. Hope you like happiness. Arby's, we have the meats.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money.
Super One has a tireless commitment to quality and freshness and a goal of delivering 5-star service to every customer to bring the absolute best value to your shopping experience. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now.
So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you with low prices and better choices.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northland still to this day. From environmental issues to economics and so much more. Join me, Kristen Bakke, every Tuesday for Eye on Mining, a fair and unbiased report that answers the tough questions surrounding the world of mining.
Eye on Mining with Kristen Bakke. Tuesdays at 10 only on live local CBS 3. Brought to you by Range Regional Airport.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Well, we're about halfway through our storm system. The Minnesota side is trying to wrap up, except for Carleton County. We see that there still is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 a.m. for that county. Then crossing into Wisconsin, Douglas and Bayfield counties are looking at a chance for storms there, and the same watch is in effect for folks there till about 1 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully by 8 o'clock, everything settles down, and that'll set us up for a fairly warm and dry already weekend ahead.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, that's your CBS 3 News at 10. Have a great rest of your night.